In mikesbikes-advanced, you will be required to enter a planned production decision for each of your products. Your planned production will be your sales forecast minus any existing stock. A sales forecast is a prediction of the number of units we believe we can sell in the year ahead. This is calculated by predicting our market share for the year ahead, being the percentage of the total market we believe we can secure. So what we need to do first is to identify our current market share through the market summary report. We can see that for our RC raw copper product, we had a market share of 49.8% of the total unit sales last year. We then need to find out what the total market size will be for the year ahead. If we look at the market information report, we can see the forecast demand for the year ahead is 45,000 units. Therefore, in this example, our sales forecast would be 49.8% of 45,000 units, being 22,410 units. Note that if you believe that based on your decisions for the year ahead, you can increase your market share from last year, you would adjust this figure. For this example, we believe our market share will stay the same, so our sales forecast will be 22,410 units. Now that we have a sales forecast, we can calculate our planned production. We can see on the product summary report that we have 1,698 units of closing inventory. Therefore, our planned production is 22,410 units minus 1,698 units. So our planned production will be 20,712 units. For a new product, the challenge is we do not have any existing sales to calculate a sales forecast from. Therefore, a sales forecast for a new product can only be based on the forecast total market size. In this example, we are wanting to launch into the leisure market. The market information report tells us that for the year ahead, the forecast demand is 26,000 units. If we then look at the market summary report, we can see that there were no competitor products in this market last year. However, given the opportunity an empty market creates, we should assume that at least one other competitor will also launch into this market. Considering the single-player scenario only has one other competitor, we can aim to produce 50% of the leisure market's total size, which is 13,000 units. Click Apply. For more in-depth information, you should view the tutorial videos in our website. If you have any questions, please email us at help@smartsims.com.